Alright, you two. I think I know how to solve this little dilemma once for all. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catcha, tiger, by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. I say you are the one who's gonna get hit by me. Yow! What made you think I was the one that's lying, huh? It must have been luck. No one has instincts that good. Don't be such a crybaby. You lost. What were you thinking trying to trick Mario like that? What? Shut up. I'll trick you. And thus we find ourselves in a new battle with a new enemy. Greetings all, it's Blue Knight. Welcome back to Paper Mario. Previously, we found the way open to Shiver Mountain and well entered said mountain. Right before getting into a dilemma that did trick us up for a bit. Well, not really. It was just this, the duplicate that was disguising itself as Cooper after we locked our way to proceed further into said mountain. Today we are gonna, well, just do that, proceed further into the mountain. We just started with it last episode and didn't really get too far into it. This is a duplicate. Duplicates disguise themselves as members of our party. Max HP 15, attack power 4. They love to attack in disguise. It seems they're generally stronger fighters when they're not disguised though. Yeah, like I mentioned with our dojo fight with Lee, these guys are most powerful in their base form, yet they tend to rely on wanting to fight in disguise. Just I see that they decide to headbutt me with their, well, I guess headbutt attack. And this time I am gonna use Smooch. So these duplicates, they can fly to Mario and copy his partners like we saw before with Lee. And title info does exist for all copies of their partners too. So when these guys transform to one of our partners, you can tell them again since they did change it to a different foe. I of course won't be doing that because that'll just take too much time. And really isn't worth it in the grand scheme of things. Quick shout out to Burley again for helping me out what I needed the most too. At least these guys aren't being done like Lee was and transforming immediately into a copy. They're being smart and just sticking to their base form, and as I said that, there goes that second duplicate wanted to disguise themselves as Mario. Question mark, question mark, question mark. We'll just handle this guy easily and put him down. Let's give this guy's praises for actually being smart. The second one decides to go up and give that fight to us. Pretty sure Cooper will be happy that we did see through that disguise and was able to pick out the imposter. In other words, we got ourselves a pebble. Just exactly what you think it is. It's a common pebble, you can only throw it at an enemy for 1 damage. Oh! Speaking of new enemies, we found ourselves a new one here. This might be a clubber, but it's actually a white clubber. I mean, a color just makes it a completely different enemy, right? That's what recolors do. They live in cold climates. Who knows why they moved here? Max HP 12, attack power 5. They sometimes attack consecutively. They're pretty powerful. It's tough to swing such big clubs. Acid attacks will work on them, so bring out fire if you have it. Another enemy that's weak to fire, okay. And since these guys are clubbers, it can be a little tough. But if I'm able to handle them the same way I was capable of doing with the regular clubbers back at the Chapter 3 portion of the game, then I should be able to handle them with little to no problems. Let's wait and see how things play out in this fight. I got that last one. I was waiting for that guy to do like the one attack like his partner did, but that didn't turn out to happen. Like the Tattle said though, these guys are weak to fire, so we'll abuse that fire shell as much as we can. That will absolutely dwindle down their health numbers by a lot, which is, of course, helpful for us. Getting really close to that next level up. Holy cow. Can't believe we're already that close to another level up. And hey, look at that! Super Block is here too. The last one of the game as well. And this really is one choice we have left. It's gonna be Lackluster when he'll master Hurricane to blow all enemies out of the battle. I'm pretty sure, like with several other moves we come across with these super blocks, this won't get you experience if you blow all the enemies away, so I won't be using it that much. Like just once for demonstrating it, but of course I will be using it for actual battles. Because again, I do value experience in RPGs, since that does tend to help you go far quite a lot in these kinds of games. So looky here, we got ourselves a shooting star. Definitely take that. If we do that, then something will block the way, but I believe this will allude to that riddle that Merle told us about before we departed Starboard Valley. We have this common pebble here that won't be much use to us in a battle, but as an item use, it will prove to pay out in a lot of ways. You also got a snowman here, but since we're in a snowman area, that's not going to be helpful to us at all. The same thing will happen last time, like it did with the pebble. So let's keep that at bay. And oh boy, do I want to take this with me. I don't think I have any item that I want to... On second thought, I could just use the Ultra Shroom. I mean, I don't plan on using it at all. For like actual item use, it's way too valuable. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh. I forgot I had that as a general item list. Oh, that's great. Alright, change of plans. We'll use the ice potato instead. Because I really want to keep this with me. The lightning rages are, or thunder rages rather, are very powerful. Not gonna pass about those. Can't believe I stupidly used an ultra shoot like that. I thought I'd be a lot more careful with it, but it's not gonna happen. Oh well, at least I freed my inventory space, so there's that. Can't believe I did that. That was so easily avoidable, yet I just went and used it willy-nilly like that. How ridiculous. Here's a space where you can put something. If you don't have that thing with us right now. There's a wall here that we can obviously see. So we'll get Bombette out after making a quick check on the landscape. And blast our way through. Bit of all sorts to do it with Bombette. And look how pretty this place is. We're definitely near this Crystal Palace. If not, we're at least on the underside of it. We can't go through that wall. That might allude to the riddle that Merle might have been talking about. It was either one of those things. At last, it is Mario. I'm glad you found this place. I've been expecting you. Do you find it strange that I know of you? My name is Madame Merlar. I am a messenger of the stars. You know Merlin and Merle well. I am their ancestor. The stars spoke to me of you through my dreams. They said you would come to the shrine on Shiver Mountain. It is here that I guard the way to the Crystal Palace. We have little time to waste, so listen carefully. You may not know this, but the followers of Bowser have invaded Crystal Palace, where stars are honored. Now, what I have to tell you is very important. Listen to every word I say. I can't tell you the whole tale. In the interest of time, I'll be brief, so pay attention to the key points. The story begins a long, long time ago. I was still a young woman back then. A horrible thing happened on the mountain one day. I ran there immediately but it was actually, oh, such a sight. Was, and it was it was none other than, then Yep, it's one of these, little tales again. And by little, I mean really, really big. So big that Mario got a snot bubble when he was sleeping. So that's why you must get Bowser's men out of the Crystal Palace. But, hey, you! Were you listening to my story? Yeah, totally. 100%. Well, okay then. As I was saying, you need the Star Stone to reach the palace. I'll give it to you. With this stone, you can open the way to the Crystal Palace. Go on, make haste! Do you think you understood my shortened version of the tale? That was short? I need to imagine how the real tale must have turned out. It really doesn't do the story justice, you know. Perhaps one day I'll tell you the full story. Until then, good luck! I'm pretty sure if she told us the full story, we might end up being a ghost as a result of just dying of boredom. In any case, we now have the Star Stone. It opens the path to the Crystal Palace. Now we also saw there was a star indent on this staircase, at least the top of it, just a few moments ago. Pretty obvious that we have to put the Star Stone. And it goes. And look at that. That is pretty something, isn't it? Something very, very gorgeous. Well, what's not gorgeous is you. Alright, I've taught this long enough. Let's finally use the Thunder Rage and see what it could bring. It damages all enemies with attack power of 5. And that's what it looks like in action. At long last, I finally got to show that. And only 2 points away from leveling up as well. Oh man, I hate when that happens. Hate it so much, it's the worst thing. Well, at least, they were guarding the Mega Jump badge. Mario stomps on a single enemy using tons of attack power. Finally trading that power jump for something even more credible to us. 3 star points though, okay. What am I gonna give up? Sure, one of these, why not? I guess equip it back on when I have to take on a really serious boss. And we'll attribute that last point to this. Just cuz. So as I was trying to say before I was so really interrupted, look at this staircase. My goodness. Just imagine having this somewhere in your house. Whoever happens to live in the Crystal Palace must be pretty lucky and feel very fortunate to live in said palace. I mean, I would try to make it look all... Oh, that's... Well, you saw what I was trying to go for. I mean, I would try to make my entrance to my palace look as grandiose as this. Granted, I could not do it this amount of stairs, but still. Just how that look would be pretty awe-inspiring to any visitors that come by. Provided that they don't get tired out by climbing up this huge flight of stairs first. But I mean, once you get past that, then this entrance looks really, really dandy. And now we can finally press on ahead. Thank goodness the heart block here, because I was really low on FP so badly. Although that would have not mattered because I would have got a level up anyways. Look at this. This place just continues to look more and more beautiful. I mean, look at that shimmer on this mirror here. You really wouldn't think that a detail like that would exist in an N64 game at any point in its lifespan. Yet, Paper Mario found a way to do it. And do it pretty well, too. By the way, that last star piece I got, I believe that's the last one we can find out in the world. So that's the last free star piece that we can get in the entire game. The rest could be locked by various circumstances. You know, like with Chuck Quizmo, or with Rip Cheeto, that sort of stuff. Or with mail delivery too, that's another thing. More of this to deal with. And I believe now we're officially inside the Crystal Palace now. So we're actually starting the real dungeon starting from this moment on. Just gotta find out what to do first. I think what we have to do is to go through the first door we see. No safe block here. I'll save just in case. Never hurts to save too much. I'm pretty sure. Can I pound this down? Nope, don't have to. So probably has to occur from a higher level. Aha, that's what I was looking forward to. There's a new enemy that we haven't faced yet. If it is an enemy we faced before, then it's one we haven't seen in a while. A huge while, as a matter of fact. This is a Swoopula. Swoopula's attack from the air cling to you to suck your HP. Max HP 8, attack power 2. Hit A repeatedly to fight it off, or else it'll keep sucking HP. You can't jump high enough to attack them while they're hanging from the ceiling. An earthquake attack might not have worked though. Flying potty murders like Boa Parakarry can also attack with ease. If they fall and begin to flap around, you can attack them by jumping as well. I'm pretty sure we have faced these guys before. I think it was back in the Gusty Gulch or Tub of Blood segment of the game. That might have been it. If it has been from that point, it's definitely been a while. Otherwise, this is the first time we ever seen this kind of enemy in the entire game. Speaking of things we haven't seen yet, I'm not sure we've seen the Mega Quake yet. It's pretty much a more powerful earthquake attack than what we used to have with our last badge. Oh man, that animation though. That's some power, huh? Alright, now to get this guy off of me. These guys are basically ice vampires. If you had to describe them in one simple term. But they can't be handled very easily. I don't remember these guys giving me that much trouble, even in a pack. I mean, the Gulpits, they're most definitely a challenge when it comes to deal with them. Even in a small pack of 2, they can still be dangerous to us. And look at that! Our next level up came to us. We're going right to FP. Even things so with our HP. I swear, these guys are just nothing more than flying jungle fuzzies. That's the best way I can describe them. Now we have the blue key, that's what they were guarding. So it's gonna take us all the way back to the beginning. And I think we could use that key on the lock that was there temporarily. At least we temporarily saw. This place I remember being pretty big, so we might be here for a while as it is being a dungeon. Still though, it is kind of amazing in a way just how big this palace could be. I know, like I said, it's a palace and such, but still, it can be kind of overwhelming if you don't know what to do at first. Just take it step by step, and little by little, and eventually you'll find your way. As you can see by hitting that switch, we did reveal a different door that corresponds to the blue colored key that we did just acquire. Hang on. Oh. I thought that was balancing over my HP. It was that last upgrade. Oh well. They'll just give me more like opportunities to use more FP attacks anyways. So it's not like it's a total loss. I thought I was calculating that and balancing that out correctly. Guess I thought wrong. No matter, we'll make do with that by fixing that mistake in the next upgrade we get. So we go over here. Now this might look a little jarring. If you hit this block, you get a bunch of coins. But you see it's not affecting the other block. Well, that's because there's a gap over here that shows you could go behind the mirror too. May not look like it at first, but it is kind of a trick that can get to you if you're not being too careful with your observation. I know that did trip me up before, and I was stuck in this particular room for probably like a good 10 minutes or so, trying to figure out where to go next, because I wasn't being observant enough. Yikes! Mario's here! Whoa, we better beat him! Yeah, and the reflections in the wall, you may have seen that they were acting a little strange temporarily. If they did do anything different, they were just duplicates in disguise. Funny how they were able to mimic our movements though. That's pretty impressive, but also kind of scary they could do that. See, stuff didn't work. Those body slam you. Since we've seen Bombette enough in action lately, we'll give her a little more screen time. That might be a bad idea, because they're changing it to Bombette now. Okay. Bombette. You know what? Let's see what happens. A bomb against Bombette. This can only end very poorly for both of them. Not as bad as I thought it would be, to be honest. I thought that explosion would affect the other Bombette too. So I use Body Slam. I won't jump on you. Rather, I'll just hammer you. Strange how we are finding more duplicates as part of a mini-boss battle of sorts, since we did just come across a pair back on Shiver Mountain some time back. I'm really nice to see you again, increasing my star points. They're very generous with that too, and conveniently enough, that's when the spell's power ran out. I guess she used up the best of his juice on the last 3 times she did that. No! The real Mario's so strong! Better believe it, and they're headed for the hills. Exactly how things should turn out when they're in the face of their superior. Okay. Now next, we can change the room back, but we don't have the red key. Go all the way over here. You can't even go outside. I wonder if there's something special we can get from out here. Yep, sure enough, another star piece. Well, actually, this one might be the last one that was out in the open, not the one we just got before entering the palace. So from here on out, all the other star pieces should be locked away by other means. Guess the other one we got was the second to last star piece that was out in the field. Super Shroom, nice. I'll definitely keep that in mind. I'll switch you back to... Let's go to Lackluster. He did a super rank not too long ago. It'd be a shame to put him to waste. Right, it's good. We did see that there's a floor panel over here, but before we do that, let's go into this room first. Another Duplighost. Oh, looky here. There's a red Magic Koopa out in the field too. So Magic Koopas are another enemy we can expect to encounter in the Crystal Palace. It's good to know. A lot of coins out here. It's gonna be a little jarring to not have Merly help me out anymore. But I'll just have to make do without her from here on out. Like I said though, she has been such a saint. Helped me out throughout the latter part of this playthrough. It's been amazing how much of a helping hand she's been. So hitting that, get to a lower floor, more enemies to take care of. More enemies to take care of, and of course another Swoopula. Why, hello there, Yellow Magic Koopa. Fancy seeing you here too. We go through here. We got another treasure chest, parallel to the first room that we were in when we first entered this place. But this one contains a badge. It's a P down, D up badge. Decreases attack power by 1, but increases defense by 1. So kind of a risk reward badge that you could use on challenge runs. So we go back. Pay attention to this hole we just made to get to that last badge, because this does play into one of the gimmicks, or the main gimmick of this place. So if we go over here and head back to the other side, or I guess I should say the original side of Crystal Palace, then something will happen, or at least you will notice when you go back to the first door that you did go inside. We'll save again just in case. Our paranoid nature come into play. The very hole that we destroyed back from the other side is also affected here too. So that should give you an idea what you can do to progress through the Crystal Palace. If you see something that's worth remembering, then chances are you might be able to affect it from the other side. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to the one of, if not the main gimmick about this place. And well, this seems familiar. What? Who are all of you? You're all trying to look like me. Mario, don't tell me you can't tell which one's a real Bombette. You can tell, right? Hey, I heard that. You're spreading lies, you imposter. I'm the real Bombette. Oh, no, no. Mario, look carefully at me and you'll know. I'm the real Bombette. It can only be me. These others are all liars. I'm the one, Mario. Me. Don't fall for these tricks. I'll blow you up if you do. I'm the real Bobbette, but please, trust your eyes and look at me. I'm not lying. No, I can't bear this. Mario, smash the imposters with your hammer. All of you pretend to be me. I can't take another second. Oh, that's a nice idea. That'll clear all this up. Yes, good idea. I just hate imposters. Mario, I'm the real Bobbette, so don't you dare hit me. This is a lot more complicated than the last time we were doing this. But I think just like how we ended the last episode, we're gonna stop for today. We did progress quite a bit into Crystal Palace this time, so I feel a lot better in stopping for today. Besides, I've been getting pelted in this place, as you can see from my H and FP, so I'm gonna need some time to recover before I do make my move on trying to find out who is the real Bombette. With that being said, next time, we're gonna solve this little conundrum and then continue progressing into Crystal Palace, because as far as my memory goes, things will only get a lot more complicated from here. Until we meet again, farewell for now.